become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
First down, here's White. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll try the right side here with White. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step. And that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. To throw is Brady. Over the middle, complete. It's White. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They go right back to White here on 1st down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Five yards remain on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. White again. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Fuck. Get it in there. Ah, fuck. Fuck you do that, man.
As this one stays a 6-0 game.
How the fuck you do that? Wasn't paying fucking attention. Let's go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid.
Good coverage, guys. Good coverage.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. 60 Eagles.
From the 24, Hurts.
What the fuck is you doing?
He's got a man complete. And they're going to move it down to inside the 20.
What the fuck is you doing?
6-0 our score after 1. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Try it again, nigga.
In motion, the tight end.
18
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football.
Good job, baby. Damn.
Come out to the 20. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field.
We'll not give up on the damn play, boy.
Out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that.
Keep running, boy. Big power on little power. Let's go.
Following a gain of 6.
If you're in the offensive huddle, you're smiling after that play because you certainly got them guessing now. 2nd and short, could they just hand it off for another big gain? Or did they take advantage of this spot to take a big shot downfield?
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. White, he'll try the left side.
Okay.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, 74 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they send a man in motion right. They're going to keep it on the ground.
Get it out.
Get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. That right there makes
Big
up
pow.
for that missed extra point they had after the first score.
Oh,
they
little
went
bitty
ahead and
pow.
got back to level by going for 2 and having the normal amount of points. So that works out pretty well for them. And if you're the kicker, don't worry about it too much. Now they've got back to where they want to be, they'll try it out there for the next one.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute?
Get him down. Let's go.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Second down, back to Sanders. And able to get this one across the 45.
What's going on?
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Get him.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Get him.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted.
Take it.
Picked up by
I won't howl.
Murphy Bunting. And that now
Good job, fine.
interceptions thrown in the 2nd quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception, tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
In motion right is Evans. White running to the left. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Rashad White, a 23-yard run. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Suck up for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead.
He's all time. He's all time.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
Get him. I want that ball.
Wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
It's okay.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Keep the clock
It'll
running.
go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Working with a 2nd and 4. Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Jim, come here.
He'll get about 4 as he's passed
Come
the
here.
25 to the 38-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 40.
Get him.
A gain of 4 yards.
Looking left side for Watkins.
Get him.
Got him. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On the check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
Let's go now.
2nd down and 8.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Hurts.
And this one complete to Smith. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37.
It's a gain of 18. That's good. For the Eagles.
They go back to the ground with Sanders.
And he's got a first down there after a gain of about 12 as the clock will stop right now for the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Cougar 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 right. And hurt. Warriors 70.
On first down, Hurts.
Give me my ball.
Almost intercepted. Had a chance to come
Go
down.
away, beat that young people.
But could not hang on.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles
go ahead and get us one.
Closer.
Go ahead and get us one.
On the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9.
In motion left is Perriman. On 3rd down, a run from White. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw with Brady. He's got a man, complete.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. The final shot before half for Brady. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there as time expires in the first half.
And the Bucs will extend their lead on the final play of the half.
It's a new day.
You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen, but when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit too. They showed great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. From the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that
play sheet.
The ball out his hand.
Coordinators, they just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
On the counter now, it's Sanders.
Come here, nigga. Boom! That motherfucker.
Maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Another run with
Get over there.
On a nice burst there.
Oh, man, they letting that play go.
Inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
Come here, come here.
Run out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
18 Madden.
Here's Hurts to throw. Being chased out left. That gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Hey, back. Back to 60.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And
Hit him!
As he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they
He did not get out of bounds. I didn't hit him out of bounds, did I?
And they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Going for it with Sanders.
Nothing. We don't know. That's power. That's power. Woo-hoo. That's power.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
That's power. Don't look power.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, they're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look
Motherfucker don't know what to do. Let's go.
Brady gives this to White.
He's all time. That's power on look power. Let's go.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Opting to run again here with White. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards that time.
I definitely like
Go
the
with it.
call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5,
Go
3rd
with
and
it.
6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run. And
Go
they were
with it.
successful.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. First down, here's White.
They'll get this to about the 38.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. the gut, Fournette. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
Should have went. What do you got? What are you doing? Oh, shit. Don't stop, Hall.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Do him over there. Do him. Do him.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it's good enough for a Tampa Bay first. Throwing now is Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
First and 10 at the
Vikings
22-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Hurts sets up to throw it. On the move to his left. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On play action, it's Brady.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Brady going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing is Hurts.
Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And in this situation with a lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Now a play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. In motion left is Watkins.
Come back in! Come back in!
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Let's go.
And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
What?
He'll look to throw. This is Smith with a grab.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First and 10 at the 8-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Wrap this
Line of
motherfucking
scrimmage
ass.
again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Come on over here. Come on over here. Come on over here.
Up the middle they go with Sanders.
Let's go.
Gain that time, and now it's
We're trying to see. We're just trying to see about some
This
shit.
likely a must-have.
Trying to see about some
3rd
shit.
and goal.
There you go.
They'll try to run
It's
with
okay.
Sanders. And
Didn't
he's
get
in.
it.
Touchdown.
Okay.
Eagles. Miles Sanders
Trash shit.
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the
Trash
Eagles
shit.
have got it back to a 2-score game here in the
It's
4th.
okay.
Elliott good on the extra point.
We got some
And the
good
lead
work.
will be cut down to 14.
We got some good work.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this
You gotta
point.
be kidding me.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Now a give up the middle. This is White. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12.
Here's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Using the deep, a little bit of short midget, user in the deep middle.
Trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. And that's not going to help a whole lot. Maybe 4 yards on first down.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Warriors 17. Panther 11. Panther 11. Check.
To throw again on second down. Hurts. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown. But probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So the onside kick will come with 17 seconds to play. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just...
If you don't get your ass down, you'll never make the hands team again. What the fuck you diving for?
You don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
You want to spread out, man. You could have sent him all the way out. You want to spread our wings a little bit.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long. Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it. A couple more minutes, and maybe the outcome of this one, Charles, would have been different, but ultimately time runs out on the comeback, so it falls short, and they hold on to win this by just 1 possession.
Not the fourth quarter they wanted, but they did earn the win, and they'll be happy about that, and they should be. Now they're going to go back to practice, see what they can do to prevent a future lead from slipping away like this one was.
tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party when I come to town. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, like shit, wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hate me in real life, but you liking pictures now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face cause you been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it now. Mike Jack hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party when I come to town. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the league, but you ain't hooping around and tearing out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing you do is veer off. Showing fake love, I can tell it once I say it all. I just stay cool, acting like it wasn't weird at all. Most of the people that you meet are not who they appear at all. If you want on top, then you wouldn't hear it cheer at all. But I ain't got no top, I don't need a chandelier at all. I ain't got no talk cause I be really out my mind. When the hate don't work, I guarantee they get the line. They all talk dog, it's a room full of brinds. I'm royalty, that means that it's in my bloodline. All hell the king, made the president resign. And if I'm not the king, then I'm making doves cry. I'm stepping on the scene like I never did reply. I ain't gotta justify, I'm cool. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get to run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at mama house. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating, it's a party when I come to town. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out.
It's that heat, boy.
Yeah, my day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide up. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Oh, so is he riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones had to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. each other, ain't no hiding.
I told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. I'm whipping that track out with messed up suspension. I drove it so fast that I blew out the engine. I kept it too real ever since the beginning. I play offense and D, I might switch my position. Lil' mama was thirsty, so I had to quench. I'ma drive real fast cause you know I shoot quick. Just like Travis Kelce, I be having emotions. But like a lamb, I ain't know I'm exploding. My heart cold, bad, I ain't got emotions. I'm going hard, yeah, you know I'm devoted. We running streets, yeah, you know we control it. She love the kids, she be busting it over. I'm quarterbacking like I'm Kyler Murray. Trying to win, I'm up at practice early. Going crazy, I just rode the jersey. It's the first half and we done dropped 30. We just about to score on them boys, man. I told my boys, it ain't no limits. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limits. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game.
Money on my mind, head in the game. It's like I scored again, diamonds on them dance. I can hear the music playing with the band. Crowd going wild, dived in the fans. I'm locking in on a mission, I turn on my vision. You young, she get like me. I got your shorty, she with me. I gave her a jersey, I told her to join my team. It's best you go with it safe. You know how I play, I get to a safe like Frank. You can teach money to fly, I turn it up hop. I catch it and go to the bank. It's crazy, I'm used to the lights, I'm shining so bright. It's visor to cover my face. You see me working and working, I'm getting it done. And soon they be feeding me grapes.
I told my boys, it ain't no limit. Told all my dogs, it ain't no limit. Put your head in the game, head in the game, head in the game. Head in the game, head in the game. They screaming my name when I walk in the building. Yellow diamonds on me like I play for the Steelers. I'm in the field, yup, just like a Steeler. Oh, this your girl, Bobby had the Steeler. I hop on the beat and I float like a real. I caught a TD, yeah, right across the middle. I'm speaking facts, boy, you telling riddles. Can't hang with the gang, so we had to sit them weird.